Doesn't matter. Go ahead, Cody.
All right, so this is my Genius Hour project and my intro. I don't know where that came from. But, so how many of you have been downhill skiing? All right, that's quite a few. So, what I've noticed, I've also downhill skied before. What I've noticed is that when I'm going downhill real fast, my chin area gets really cold. So, I decided to create a hat that both covers my ears to keep my ears warm and also my chin to keep my chin warm. So have I done anything like this? No, I have never done anything like this. I haven't worked with yarn in any way. And really at first, when I was first researching this, I said it like crochet, the word crochet, and it's more of a French pronunciation and it's crochet, like I've been saying. So this is my project. So to start, I had to create first a little chain and then a little loop to build my hat off around. And then in this loop, like I said, I was building off of it. I kept building around and around in a circle until it got to be about that size. And then from there, I started building down till it covered my ears. So when I finished my hat, when I got it down to my ears, I started working on my beard. So I started with a chain that was about as big as a sheet of paper. It went from the top of one ear to the top of another ear, right under my chin. And then I started building off of that. I started putting detail here. I'll show you right here. I put a chain, and then I started building little puff balls out to add detail. So after I built up, I built to about right here on my mouth. That was for my mouth hole. So I built to right here. I added detail on either side, and then I put a little chain over it for a mustache, and then I put detail on top of that, little puff balls. So after I put detail, I had to sew that two pieces of the hat together. So I took a needle that was, I don't know, maybe this long, and I put a piece of blue yarn through it, because the blue that matches this color of hat. And then I kind of sewed it between my beard, and I kind of custom fitted it to where I wanted it. And then I sewed it to my beard, and yeah, now it sticks. So some difficulties I had for crocheting, I had to learn how to do all the stitches, which is basically the sets of knots that creates the hat. So I had to learn how to do that, which is basically the fundamentals of crocheting. And then for my hat, one of the hardest parts was I had a yarn, and the yarn I used, it was not really tight. It kind of fell apart every few stitches. So my crochet hook is what I used. Every couple stitches it went through part of the yarn, and then I had to restart the stitch because it wouldn't have been a good hat. Then for my beard, the stitches here on my beard, all these little puff balls like I've been talking about, those took lots and lots of time to finish. It took me, I don't know, like a minute to do each stitch, which is a lot of time. And then for sewing, I had to learn how to sew. Like I didn't know how to sew, so I had to learn how to sew the beard to the hat in a way so it wouldn't fall off in the future. So I had challenges, and even though I had some challenges, I overcame them. I became the champion of my challenges, and most of them, they weren't really hard. Like I could learn tutorials on the internet. I could get over them real easy. The hardest part was just really learning how to hold my hands and learn how to crochet correctly. So what could I change and how to take it further? Next time I could probably use a different yarn for the hat and make it easier on me so I don't have to take so much time redoing stitches. And next time I'm thinking I could make a hat. I could put two horns on either side, and I could make, for the beard, I could make long strands instead of little puffs, and then I could make a Viking hat, somewhat like this one. And then other information, this project took many hours just to learn the stitches. I had hours and hours into the hat, like I did the whole snow day we just had. I worked the whole day on just the hat. And then the beard, it took, I don't know, about 6 hours. And yeah, it just took a lot of time overall. And also, some more information, I am selling these hats. I'm custom making them for you if you want one. These beard hats also make great gifts for the unfortunately beardless this holiday season. Talk to me or send me an email for prices and details. And in conclusion, moment you've all been waiting for, I learned how to crochet and stitch a beard hat. I had quite a few difficulties, all of which I overcame to create this. And I also learned I like crocheting now. And I think it'll be a great looking ski hat. That's all I have for you today.
Cool, good question.